everyone, today I have a pretty huge Sephora haul. It's kind of a fail though. Before I get to that, I'm also failing in the camera department. That is why we're in this room right now. This camera does not agree with me. I've been having so many issues. I'm not even gonna go into it. If you follow my vlog channel, you've heard plenty, but I'm working on it. Hopefully this video works out for me. I'm praying, I'm hoping, I'm praying, I'm wishing. Anyway, Sephora haul. I have so much stuff. This is actually from 2 orders, but the bigger order, all of the kind of like bougie high-end stuff that I would normally not buy, is from the VIB sale. And believe it or not, I think I've only ever bought stuff from the VIB sale one other time. And the reason why I did it, well, probably because everyone and their dog was making like VIB recommendation videos, and I drank the Kool-Aid, I filled my cart, and I was ever so thankful for the savings. But like I said, this haul was kind of a fail, and it started out that way. So I made this huge order. I was so proud of myself. I was like, yay, you're actually gonna get something on sale at Sephora. Like, you never do this. You actually have it together like a little bit. We're doing it. And so I made the order, and then I was like, oh, where is the order? Like, it should be here by now. And I looked in my email, like searched specifically for the order, which is in a whole other tab, which I honestly don't really look at. And it got canceled. For whatever reason, the PayPal didn't go through, and I was betrayed. But luckily, I called them. I literally got on the phone with Sephora, and they were so nice, and they honored the VIB sale price and let the order go through. So I actually got everything at the VIB price, even though it was like a week late. I was so happy. It was only a fail for a little bit. Trust me, there's more where that came from. So I'm just gonna kind of just talk about all of it. I'm not gonna separate it into orders. Why don't we talk about the first thing? That is really the thing that broke my heart more than anything in this entire haul. So like I said, I bought things I would not normally buy. This is the Viseart, or is it Viseart? I don't even know. I have never bought anything from this brand. It is really expensive. I think this palette was like, I'm not sure how much it was. Let me see. Oh my gosh, I just looked at my Sephora app. It was $80, but I have always heard such amazing things about this brand, about their eyeshadows, and I've always wanted to try them, but I would never allow myself to spend that kind of money on eyeshadow. I still kind of feel like an idiot, and I'm still slightly trying to talk myself into returning it because it arrived like not just a little broken, not like one of them crushed and then like made a mess. Oh my, did you see that like puff of eyeshadow just when I opened this? Like, I'm now very hesitant to actually take this out, but I have to show you. I'm just gonna deal with the consequences. The consequences might be terrible. So here's my palette. This is the neutral matte palette. I was like, hey, if you're gonna spend $80 on an eyeshadow palette, you might as well just get one that you could use every single day. And it looked really pretty. And I would totally show it to you if it looked at all like it's supposed to look. Like, can you even see that? I can't even really tilt it because it's gonna get everywhere. Oh my gosh, this could not be more broken. It is an absolute garbage fire over here. Obviously, this is a fixable thing. I could just take it back to Sephora and exchange it for a new one, but I was just really disappointed, you know what I mean? And I also wish I could have like tried it out so I could tell you whether it was worth it or not. Are you guys at all interested in this brand? Would you like to teach me how to say the brand name? I'm gonna feel like an idiot when I put this out and everybody knows except for me. I'm so sorry. But I am looking forward to trying it. I just really wish it hadn't come so tragically shattered. Anyway, moving on, we got more where that came from. I also ordered a new shade of the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. This is the foundation that I wear when I'm like, this makeup needs to be bulletproof. It needs to not go anywhere ever, forever and ever, amen. I am an oily girl. I live in a very humid climate. It takes a lot for my makeup to stay on, and this helps so much. A lot of times I will mix it with my Maybelline Matte and Poreless, and those two combined, it's a better consistency because this one is really thick, but I do really love it. I had 2 different colors, a cool and a warm, and I was like, hey, let's get a neutral this time. I don't feel like any of the colors I have are like dead on correct for me, but this time I got 2 in 1 desert beige. I know how to say beige. I think it's a little light for me, but it's cool whenever I mix it with a different one. I don't know if I'm gonna go back and exchange it. Yet again, it's a little bit of fail, but it was completely my fault. When you're ordering foundation online, it's luck of the draw. It's Russian roulette. You're asking for it. Ooh, okay, this is just a repurchase, but I have been back into using this hardcore and I actually really think it's helping my hair. I used this years ago, but I was always really spotty with it. I've always been like a non-believer when it comes to hair masks. I was wrong. I have changed my ways. I've been using conditioning hair masks. I've been using all kinds of different masks, including Olaplex number 3. It's supposed to repair and strengthen hair. There are different Olaplex steps that are just for salon use, and they mix it in with hair color whenever they're doing your hair, especially when they're bleaching your hair. And it's supposed to help strengthen the bonds, and it like decreases damage and breakage, and your hair comes out all healthy and shiny even though it's blonde, which is unheard of. I think this like revolutionized the blonde hair game, and I had a hair colorist that always uses it on my hair. I don't think my current stylist, Taylor at Roots, uses it. I don't want to say that for sure, but she noticed a difference in my hair too, so I am staying on this. I use it once a week and I leave it on my hair for about like 15, sometimes 20 minutes. I think you can leave this on your hair too long, but I think it's really making a difference, and you guys know I need it. I am so glad they started to sell this at Sephora, because it used to be that you could only get it at salons, and that is just not convenient at all. I am about the convenient life all the way around. Another hair product that I got, this is actually something that's completely new to me, but you guys know how I feel about Amika. I love it, I love it. I want to try everything they have. And this is actually a new product, I think. It's called Vandal, and it's a volume powder spray. Since I've been parting my hair closer to the middle, I feel an extreme need for volume. So I've been using texture spray, I've been teasing my hair more, and I decided I'm just gonna add some powder on top, so my hair is gonna be like real crazy, just to try to like max out the volume. And this stuff really does it. It's actually a spray powder, which I've never used that before, and it's a little bit crazy, but it's like got a little pump and it just coughs out a little bit of powder. Woo! I don't really want to breathe it in. That's probably not so good for the lungs, but it works so well. You only need the tiniest bit. And actually, I really do like this delivery of the powder, because you just part off your hair and you're not necessarily getting it all down your hair and everything. Like, you can really concentrate it in different places. You can put it at the root and then you just work it with your fingers, and it really puffs up the volume there. But you can also add some in like the middle of your hair just to create more texture. Both of these things definitely really help me. I don't know if you'll be able to see a difference, or I'll just like end up like with a white spot. It actually doesn't leave a white cast, but it definitely changes the way your hair feels. So if you like your hair to feel like slick and shiny and clean, this is not gonna be the stuff for you. But if you want some major volume, you might like it. Wow, that did not work. I was not paying attention at all. I don't have like a mirror or anything, so don't mind me. Okay, I am ready to talk about another fail. This is the Real Cheek Smoother, and the brand I think is version 22, VR22, and this is Satin Peach. I never heard of this brand. I don't know what got into me. I decided to just take a leap of faith, and I made a poor choice. This stuff is basically nothing. And I was kind of envisioning that it would be like the Glossier cream blushes. That would have been great. I really like this color, or I thought it would be really nice, like a nice orange flush. That sounds weird repeating it back, but that's basically what I was thinking. In practice, when you put it on your skin, it's basically absolutely nothing. I think even if you were like the fairest person of them all, you still couldn't see this. It is like the faintest orange tint, but more than anything, it basically looks like a highlight. And that's not what I wanted. I wanted a cream blush, and this did not deliver. I was so disappointed. I can't really remember how much it was, but whatever it wasn't worth it at all. All right, how about another extremely bougie purchase? Do we have a new word for bougie yet? I'm ready for one. Can we invent one? I don't know. Do you want to invent a word with me? Because I'm ready. Let's do it. I'm listening. But until we make that decision, this is my next bougie purchase. It is the Lumiere Moisturizing Cream, and this is not for me. That's why it's still all in its packaging. Trust me, if I was buying this for myself, it would be very open and very used already. This is actually for my mom. I have gotten this for my mom, I think 2 other times over like the past year-ish. And my mom is just super into skincare. If you watch my vlog channel, you know my mom is the sweetest person alive. She is like never sitting still. She's always doing something for somebody else. She's always running around cooking. She's helped me so much with this wedding. She is like a wedding pro. She helped both of my sisters plan their weddings. She's just amazing in every way. I want to like grow up and be like her. I know I'm already grown up. We don't have to talk about it. But I've gotten this for her a couple of times and she says she really likes it and it is really expensive, but it's like that cult favorite, super famous skincare thing, and she loves skincare, so I want to give her what she likes. If I give her makeup, she's not gonna be as excited about it, but I feel like she really likes this, so I'm gonna be giving this to her. And in the other times that I've purchased it, I think I've gotten it from Nordstrom and it's never been on sale, which can kind of hurt, so I jumped at the chance to get it again on sale, and I'm actually gonna give it to her kind of like as a thank you gift. I should probably not be talking about this in a video. She's probably seeing it. Spoiler alert, Mom, you're getting a gift. She's probably not watching. We're okay. She's got things to do. She's got a busy life, like I said. Anyway, next up, another fail. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and you guys know I love this stuff. I've been using it for so long, like since it came out, but this time I decided I was gonna get another color, and of course I ordered online, so I made a tragic mistake. I got it in Light 3 Honey, and it seemed to me on their description online, it had more of like a pinky neutral tone, but maybe I'm remembering that wrong. This concealer, I don't think I even swatched it. I didn't even swatch it because I was like, nope, not gonna work for me. It is straight up pink orange. I don't know who this would work for, but it will not work for me, so I'm not even gonna touch it. I'm just gonna give it back to the nice people at Sephora and let them sell it to some other pink orange person. They can love it. I cannot use it. I need to go back to my like creme brulee shade that I know basically works for me. It's a little light for me. That's why I was going a little bit darker, but no, honey, it's not gonna work for me. I said honey because the color is called honey, not because I was calling you honey. Side pet peeve, I probably don't even need to tell you, but like, I don't like when people use pet names like that. Like, okay, honey, like even if they mean it in a nice way, I'm like, that's condescending no matter what. Could you not? Anyway, I didn't need to talk about that. Another thing that I repurchased and I had no idea they repackaged. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Powder Contouring Palette. I had this a million years ago. I used it to death. I absolutely loved it. And apparently in the last, I don't know how many millions of years since I've used it, they changed the packaging and it's plastic now and it like snaps shut. And I know you can also do replacement powder pans, which is amazing. That changes the game. Whenever I had my old one, it was like once you ran out of your like 1 or 2 or 3 colors that you use most frequently, you were just like left with like a full peach that you never used. And I don't know, I didn't like that. So that's maybe why I didn't repurchase, but I am so glad I repurchased this. If you're looking for a contour palette that's good for like every day, it's not too dark, it's super easy to use, get this one. It is still the best. Uh-oh. Okay, looks like I don't even have the product in the box because it is already in the drawer in my bathroom. This is the Drunk Elephant C Firma Day Serum. I talked about this in my 2017 favorites. I've talked about it in Empties video. You guys know I love Drunk Elephant. It's definitely on the pricier side, so if you can wait for one of those sales, that's a good thing. But if you can't wait, I understand. I understand completely. This is the day serum that I use every single day. It is supposed to be like an antioxidant for your skin. It helps you kind of regenerate. It decreases dark spots. And what else do you do? I don't even know. Helps dissolve surface dead skin cells as it intensely hydrates. Ooh. Don't you love that kind of language? Talk to me dirty. The result is a noticeably diminished appearance of UV photo damage and aging, replaced by incredible radiance and luminosity. Give it to me. I need it on my face. I wear this every single day. It doesn't make me too oily, which is something I really, really love. I've tried other serums and they end up making me oily, so that's why I really, really, really love this one. And to go along with that, just because I couldn't stop at getting the full size, I got this little Rise and Glow double duty travel pack. This comes with the C Firma Day Serum little travel size bottle, which of course, not in there. It's in my travel bag, and it also comes with the Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel, which is basically just a gel moisturizer that you can use in combination. But they're in really cute little travel size bottles, and I love them. And I just love Drunk Elephant packaging. So if I can bring just a little bit of that cuteness along with me when I travel, I'm happy. Next up, yes, I know, I told you there was a lot in here. This is something like completely random. I honestly don't even know how I ended up with this, but I don't regret it. I actually really like it. It's the Sephora Nourishing Mousse Body Oil. That's confusing, right? But it's a dry body oil, but in mousse form. And I just thought this would be really amazing. Come with me. Whoa, hey baby. Whoop! Great, I just picked it up. It looks like hair mousse, but it's actually a body oil. And so it's really easy to spread on. You're not like making a huge mess everywhere. It's not hard to like get the cap off of the body oil and get it back on because your hands are all greasy from the oil. It sinks right into the skin. I think the only thing that I don't absolutely love is the scent, but I know scents are like completely subjective, and it doesn't really seem to like hang on to my skin, but it just makes me feel really nice. When it's the summer or if I'm going somewhere special, I always use tons of moisturizer like on my whole body. I'm like a slimy slug, and I like it that way. But when I'm going somewhere special, or if I have my legs out in the summertime and I have a little extra time, like I always like to add something a little more to my legs to make them kind of shine a little bit. Like pretty much want my legs to look like plastic. Is that so much to ask? And this is the stuff. This is what I've been going to lately. So even after moisturizer, which you probably don't have to use moisturizer before you use this, I'll just like spray a little bit in my hands, put it on the legs, and they look really good and they feel good and I like it. Oh, okay, last thing in the box. That ended really quickly. I'm gonna miss you. Anyway, this is the Caviar CC Cream 10-in-1 Complete Correction Leave-In Hair Perfector. That's a mouthful, but this is basically like a 10-in-1, like they said. So it helps detangle your hair. It's a heat protectant. It's supposed to smooth it out. This just helps my hair look like actual hair and not look like a dried up tumbleweed, which I need all of the help that I can get. So I use this after my detangling spray, which is not enough to detangle my hair. And I pretty much put this through like the bottom half of my hair. I don't get it near my roots so much. I will move some of it up here, but I don't like it to get on my roots. I use this mostly as my heat protectant and also just an aid for more detangling because my hair gets super, super tangly. I think it's because of the damage or the blondness. I don't even know, but my hair is super tangly, like a tumbleweed, like I said. All right, so that's everything from Sephora. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. If you have, thank you so much. You are my people and I love you. Definitely hit that bell for notifications. It definitely helps you find me when I upload new videos every week. And I will put the links to all this stuff down below if you want to check it out. Another side thing, which I have talked about this before, this is not a sponsored thing at all, but I always feel like it kind of helps me when I'm shopping at Sephora because they never have sales. And like I was talking about the sale, but obviously the sale's not going on right now. I use Ebates. I've been using Ebates for years. I actually have done like a little sponsored thing with them like, I don't know, like 3 years ago or something, but it really works. I have gotten like money back. They call it like the big fat check, or that's what they used to call it. Basically, you get like a small percentage cash back when you shop online, and you can get this like little browser button that you put up there and it will just pop up whenever the shop that you're looking at has cash back. And Sephora always has it. It definitely varies at different times. Sometimes it's only like 4%. Sometimes it goes all the way up to like 10% or 12% or something like that. I've seen it actually get high. It's like things are on sale even when they're not. I don't know. That's just a tip from me to you. I almost always have a link to my little like invite code, which does give me like a little like invite kickback kind of thing, but I wouldn't really call that like a sponsorship thing. Anyway, it is totally worth it. They did not ask me to talk about it. I was just thinking about it because of the sale. I will stop rambling. Like I said, subscribe, and you can find me on social media. It's LeighAnnSays everywhere. I love talking to you guys over there. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone. I was kind of trying to go for like Priscilla Presley. I feel like I ended up with like Amy Winehouse. Not quite, but you know what I'm trying to say. This dress is like way too big for me. Come on, little lady, stay on me. Okay, okay, okay.